Prince Charles has paid tribute to British people who have offered to take in Ukrainian refugees. In his Easter message, the Prince of Wales said, "Today millions of people find themselves displaced, wearied by their journey from troubled places, wounded by the past, fearful of the future, and in need of a welcome." He added, "It has been profoundly moving to see how so many people are ready to open their homes to those in need and how they have offered their time and their resources to help those facing such soul-destroying sorrow and hardship." Charles also said it was an enormous privilege to perform the ancient ceremony of distributing Maundy money to community stalwarts at Thursday's Royal Maundy service, on behalf of the Queen who was unable to attend. The Prince poignantly remembered the role his father the Duke of Edinburgh played during the many Maundy services he attended, when he would read the Gospel which tells how on the night of the Last Supper, Jesus knelt before his disciples and washed their weary feet. The heir also remembered the millions of displaced people wounded by the past, fearful of the future in his Easter message. Charles said in his message, "Over the past years, I have found myself heartbroken at the sufferings of the innocent victims of conflict, or persecution, some of whom I have met and who have told me stories of unutterable tragedy as they have been forced to flee their country and seek shelter far from home. But amidst all this sadness and inhumanity, it has been profoundly moving to see how so many people are ready to open their homes to those in need, and how they have offered their time and their resources to help those facing such soul-destroying sorrow and hardship." More than 200,000 people have expressed an interest in opening their homes to Ukrainian refugees under the government's Homes for Ukraine sponsorship scheme. Charles and wife Camilla showed their solidarity with Ukraine by lighting a candle for the nation and sympathizing with its London community in March, during a visit to the Ukrainian Catholic Cathedral in central London. The Prince concluded his message by saying, "This Easter, as always, we are reminded of our Lord's timeless example of goodness in the face of suffering, of courage in the face of fear, of faith in the face of despair. His light triumphed in that dark time. I pray with all my heart that his inspiring example might help us all dispel the darkness of the world."